You open ChatGPT, type your question, press enter, and nothing happens. No response, no error message, just a blank page staring back at you. Your first thought is probably ChatGPT is down, but that's not always the case. Sometimes the problem is on OpenAI's side, sometimes it's your browser, and sometimes it's just a tiny issue that takes less than a minute to fix. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to tell the difference, troubleshoot the problem in the right order, and get ChatGPT working again without wasting time on random fixes. If you enjoy practical AI tips that actually solve real problems, make sure to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe. I only share methods that I've personally tested or carefully verified, so you're getting practical solutions instead of guesswork. Let's start with the most important step, because everything else depends on it. Step 1. Find out whether it's everyone or just you. Before changing a single setting, answer one simple question. Is ChatGPT actually down, or is the issue only affecting your device? The quickest way to find out is by checking the official OpenAI status page. If there's an active outage or degraded performance listed, you've already found your answer. The issue isn't your browser, it isn't your internet, it isn't your account. It's a service-wide problem, and there's very little you can do except wait for it to be resolved. Most outages are fixed fairly quickly, so constantly refreshing the page usually doesn't help. Now here's the important part. If the status page shows everything operating normally, that's actually good news. It means the problem is probably local, which also means there's a very good chance you can fix it yourself in just a few minutes. So don't start changing random settings yet. Let's narrow it down first. Step 2. Read the error instead of ignoring it. Many people see an error message and immediately close it without reading what it says. Ironically, that message often tells you exactly what's wrong. For example, if you see a message about unusual or suspicious traffic, it's commonly related to the way your connection is being routed. A VPN, proxy, or shared network can sometimes trigger additional security checks. Temporarily disabling the VPN or switching to a different network may resolve the issue. If you're seeing a network error, the problem is usually that your device can't maintain a stable connection long enough to complete the request. Try switching from Wi-Fi to mobile data, or vice versa. If you're using the browser, try the official ChatGPT app. Sometimes the app and browser behave differently, making this one of the fastest ways to isolate the problem. If the response simply fails without a clear explanation, don't assume something is seriously broken. Temporary interruptions happen. Regenerating the response or sending the prompt again often solves the issue within seconds. Now here's where a lot of people accidentally make things worse, because the next problem looks serious, but usually has a very simple fix. Step 3. Break the login loop. If ChatGPT keeps sending you back to the sign-in screen over and over again, the problem usually isn't your password. More often, it's your browser session. Expired authentication, corrupted site data, or conflicting cookies can all prevent your account from staying signed in properly. The easiest solution is to clear the cookies and site data specifically for ChatGPT instead of wiping your entire browser. Then, sign in again with a fresh session. If you're unsure if your browser profile is causing the problem, open an incognito or private browsing window and try logging in there. If everything works normally, you've confirmed that the issue is almost certainly related to your regular browser profile rather than your account. Now let's look at another issue that's surprisingly common. The page loads, but nothing ever appears. Step 4. Fix the endless spinner or blank screen. Sometimes ChatGPT opens normally but never actually finishes loading. You might see an infinite loading spinner, a blank page, or an interface that refuses to respond. In many cases, this happens because your browser is using outdated cached files. A normal refresh isn't always enough. Instead, perform a hard refresh so the browser requests fresh files instead of relying on older ones. If the page still refuses to load, the next thing to investigate is your browser extensions. Extensions that block scripts, modify web pages, or aggressively filter network requests can occasionally interfere with ChatGPT. Rather than disabling everything at once, turn extensions off one by one until you identify the one causing the issue. It only takes a few minutes, and you'll know exactly what the problem was instead of guessing. But before you restart your router or spend half an hour troubleshooting your internet, there's something important you should know. Most people troubleshoot in the wrong order, and that's why they waste so much time. The moment something breaks, they clear their browser, reboot their computer, run internet speed tests, reinstall apps, and change settings they don't even understand. Sometimes they accidentally fix the problem, but they never learn what actually caused it. The smarter approach is to eliminate possibilities one at a time. Check the service status first, read the error message instead of ignoring it, test your browser, then investigate your connection if necessary. That way, you'll know exactly what solved the problem, making it much easier to fix the next time. Now here's the habit that has saved me more time than almost anything else: the golden tip. Keep the official ChatGPT mobile app installed even if you mostly use the website. Think of it as your backup plan. If the browser starts behaving strangely because of extensions, cached files, or browser-specific issues, the app often continues working without any changes. Likewise, if the app is having problems, the browser may still work perfectly fine. Having both available gives you a quick way to determine whether the issue is platform-specific or affecting the service more broadly. It's a simple habit, but it can save a surprising amount of frustration. One final tip before you leave. If you've confirmed there's an active outage on the official status page, resist the temptation to refresh the page every few seconds. That won't restore the service any faster. Instead, wait a little while and try again later. Once the incident has been resolved, most users regain access without needing to change anything on their own devices. So, here's the troubleshooting order that consistently works. First, check whether there's a service-wide outage. Next, read the exact error message instead of ignoring it. If you're stuck in a login loop, refresh your browser session by clearing the site's cookies. If the page won't load, perform a hard refresh and test your extensions. Finally, compare the browser with the official app to quickly isolate whether the issue is specific to one platform. Follow those steps in that order, and the next time ChatGPT stops working, you won't be guessing. You'll already know exactly where to look, what to test, and how to get back up and running as quickly as possible. If this video saved you time, that's exactly what this channel is all about. Every week, I test new AI tools, hidden features, practical workflows, and troubleshooting techniques so you can spend less time fixing problems and more time actually getting things done. If that sounds useful, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.